Hey guys, it's Brighton. I wanted to share with you guys something that I have been using for a couple months now. I actually had one last year too, but this is my new one for this year, so I wanted to share it. I've been using it for 2 months, well, like a month and a half really, but I'm very excited about it. This is the Plum Paper Planner, and I use it for my homeschool. So you can see it has our family homeschool on it and a picture of my sweet little family. It's pretty adorable. My best friend took that picture. She's amazing. Isn't it cute? Anyways, I wanted to show you guys how I use my planner. I am not one of those planner people that like uses lots of cute things and stickers and takes the time to plan it all. I just don't have time for that, let's be realistic. But I do like how this simplifies my life. And so I thought I would show it to you guys. So it comes with this like a clear protective on the front, but also this is like this really awesome plasticky, waterproof, like tear-proof material that's very durable. So this isn't really necessary, but I appreciate that it keeps my picture from getting scratched up and getting ruined. So anyways, I'm gonna skip the first page just because it has personal information on it. But after the first page, the cover page, you get to like a year at a glance calendar for 2016 and 2017 because I ordered my pages through partway through 2017, so both of those are included. And then it goes right into the months tab. The only thing that I dislike about this planner, I have one pet peeve about it, is that when you pull the tab open, it doesn't go to the calendar. It goes to a notes page, which I use heavily, which is awesome. I got some YouTube video ideas and field trip ideas and some birthdays, and there's spots for goals, which I never will use. The birthdays I use and the notes I use. And then the next page is the calendar. And so I love the month at a glance. I use this heavily. I use this a lot. I didn't use it a lot in May because we were in the middle of just coming back from a trip and unpacking, and we didn't have a lot going on. But normally I use it. You can see my June's is a little bit more heavily used. It's getting filled in. But anyways, I love to use the month at a glance. I like to see like what's going on for the week. I like to see everything all at once. So we use this one a lot. I have Mike put in his events on here too. We kind of use this as our family calendar. I used to keep a binder with all of this kind of stuff in it, but it's nice to have these calendars that are pre-made and ready to go. I've got a weird shadow over here. Sorry about that. Woo! There, I've maybe eliminated the shadow now. So I really like my month at a glance. And after that, it goes into like your week at a glance. At first I thought that I hated this layout, how Saturday and Sunday were how Sunday was at the end of the week. Because I'm used to the month at a glance where Sunday is the first of the week. It's, you know, Sunday, Monday, and you see it like that. But actually I really appreciate Sunday being at the end of the week, because if I have any events going on Sunday that I need to prep for, I like seeing it that week in advance. And I always kind of feel like Mondays are a reset for us, because it's like, okay, back to the week again. Mike's going back to work again. And it's nice that I can kind of mentally prepare for the weekend, including Sunday. So it's kind of nice to have the weekend grouped together on the end of the week. I thought that I would hate it, but I actually really like it. Like if we have family or friends over for Sunday dinner, then it's nice to be able to buy it previous in the week. So anyways, this is our month at a glance, and I have played around with this. I know with Plum Paper Planner, they have tons of different layouts that you can do. I chose the 7-sectioned one where each day has 7 little boxes, and then off to the side, if you can see here, I'll try and get it close for you. It gives you little spaces, and they will print it. Man, I'm stumbling on words. They will pre-print it for you. Like you can tell them what to write in these boxes, and you have up to 12 characters, but I wasn't sure how I would fill these in this year, and so I left it blank, and I've kind of changed it every week a little bit, and I've kind of tweaked it to end up being more what I want. So this is a page in July, and as you can see, I've kind of left them blank because I have changed them so often that I kind of just want to figure out how it works best for me. But for right now, the one that I like best is to do today at the top, which is kind of like an overview of what we've got going on today. Then I do family appointments, so any like doctor's appointments or things that we have going on, I write in there. Then I do to-do list, my farm tab, which is like just keeping track of, we've got chickens hatching and we've got like different timing for things, when things need to be cleaned out and stuff like that. So I use my farm tab for keeping record and for knowing when I need to do things. And then I do Sunlight, which is our main curriculum for homeschool, phonics and math and art and science. And so that's kind of how I'm using it. The top, like, majority of it from here up is personal stuff, and then this is homeschool stuff, which works out nice because I kind of get an overlay of what we have to get accomplished for the day, and I like it. So anyways, it's fairly simple plan. It just does Monday through Sunday. There's a month at a glance here, your weekly to-do list, which I never use, your note section, I never use that either. But I do like the layout, how there's the month and then the weeks after the month. I don't like all the months in the front and then the pages, the weekly pages in the back. I like the weekly pages to be with that month. So I like the layout of this a lot. I was able to get from May 2016 through August 2017. They fit a lot in here. And the nice thing about Plum Paper Planner is that you can specify what months you want to start and end. And so I did May through August, May 2016 through August 2017. So I did over a year, and they let you specify that. You don't have to get a planner that starts in July or starts in January. And I like that flexibility that I can start it and end it whenever I want, because that works well for homeschooling. They do have different layouts. I told you before, they have ones that do like the Erin Condren, where they have like morning, afternoon, and evening sections, and they're a little bit bigger. But I really like having the option of having more sections. It works best for me. I wanted to tell you about these little tabs that I bought. I bought this off of Etsy. And they're very cute. They're like clear see-through. Let's see if my camera will focus. They're clear and see-through and just super tiny. I mean, just probably 3 inches or so. And I use them to mark off my month at a glance, my week at a glance. So I always know what month it is the first tab, what week it is the next tab. And then I have one all the way here in the back, which has our menu. And that's the other thing that I use this for. They have the option to add on menu planning, meal planning. And I really enjoy this. So here it is. It's an add-on in the back of my planner. And let me find where it is. So it's about that thick. It's not that thick. It's pretty thin. If you guys can see, it's very thin. It doesn't add a lot of bulk, but it has its own tabbed like divider. And then it has kitchen conversions, which I probably will never use. And then the monthly meals. And I've used this for 1 month, as you can see. But I really like to do monthly meal planning. I plan a month of food at a time, and I grocery shop for a month of food at a time. I do like a refresher shopping trip in the middle of the month to buy like fresh fruits and vegetables and the things that kind of go bad, like milk and eggs. Actually, I buy all of my milk at one time, but I do buy eggs. I buy all of my milk at the beginning of the month and then I freeze it, but I do have to rebuy eggs. So anyways, you can see kind of how we meal plan. It might be hard to read because it's been crossed off for this month. But I do a dinner at the top and a breakfast at the bottom. And then sometimes I do little extras, like this month we did a treat once a week. So I wrote those all in and I meal plan with that. So when I write it down, I put the shopping items onto my shopping list after I write them onto this. And then I can cross them off. I use a highlighter so I can go back and look at things that we've eaten the months before, so I can have an idea of what we've eaten. But yeah, this works well for us. It gives me like a month's worth of food and a safe place to keep it. And it's really easy to find because I've got my little tab there, and yes, I like it. And it comes with all of these beautiful months full. So that's how we're currently meal planning. So after you go through all of the months and the weeks at a glance, then I have the add-on of this meal planner. And then in the back there is special dates, which I just wrote down anniversaries and birthdays for our family, passwords and contacts. And then it has holidays, which they did 16, 17, and 18, which is kind of nice to see. Then there's 2018 at a glance. Then we have a double-sided pocket here, which is nice. Just made out of cardstock. I haven't used it for anything, but. And then the back, And that's all. And I like this thing. I like to be able to plan in it. I'll show you what we have done for homeschool planning. I kind of just, when I get the curriculum in, I go through it. Let's see, I wasn't planning to start for the summer until then. So when I get my curriculum in for the year, I kind of just get a rough idea of how many days and how long I want to do it. Normally we take off a lot of time during the year and we homeschool through the summer. So I school 4 days a week, but we go year round, and so it all ends up, we end up covering all the material, and it works out for our family. Fridays we use for like field trips or family days. And actually, I think this next year we're switching that to Tuesdays, because Tuesdays have lots of kids eat free days, so I think we're gonna try and go on Tuesdays from now on. Anyways, off topic. So I just go through and, like, for Sunlight, I write down the things that I want to accomplish for Sunlight. I've done my science one in September, starting science in September. So there you can see science week 1, day 1, that sort of thing. And so there's more science written out. So I kind of just go through topic by topic and just plan it out, like, okay, I need to cover this many days in this month, so that means I need to do 3 days a week or 4 days a week. And so yeah, that's kind of how I do it. It's very unorganized and not very accurate. And look, there's a child's drawing on there. Isn't that pretty? So anyways, this is a very non-professional, not very good explanation of how I use my planner. So there you go. There it is for you. My homeschool planner, how we use it. I'm still figuring it out. I guess that's how we use it. I change it week to week depending on what is working and what isn't working. But it's cute and I like it, and I like that everything is kept in one place, and I like that there's like record of things that are happening, so that I know like what we have covered with homeschool and what we need to cover and when it was covered and that sort of thing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and that's all. Bye guys.